Coach, what happened on that 11-0 run? Then they made it a 16-0 run to start the second half. Was it just not playing with a lot of passion or what?
Our runs or theirs? Yeah. Into the first half, we did a great job guarding the 3-point line for about 18 minutes, and then they just got loose on us a couple times. And I thought that 2 of the 3 were just poor effort, and that's what's really disappointing. So, but everything's a learning situation, right? So we'll just have to learn from it. And like I told the players, we tried to get pretty aggressive with them at halftime, just explaining to them this can't happen. There's different ways to win games, and sometimes you can actually win a game in the first half. And I thought we were right on the verge of doing that. 24-point lead, if you can push it to 30, then you really win the first 3 minutes of the second half. The game's in your favor. But this is what Incarnate Word does, though. Give them a lot of credit. I've watched more Incarnate Word than I care to over the last few days, and they're just never out of a game. And I think that's a mark of a good coach that instills confidence in his players. So from where I was sitting, I knew what was coming, and I just didn't do a good enough job, explaining to the players.
Coach, you've had your guys working on the Green Light Club and making threes. 1 for 11 tonight can't be something that you're excited about.
Yeah, I mean, shooting's a percentage thing. It's consistency. You're not going to shoot it great every night, but I have a lot of confidence in our shooters. We've got a lot of guys that put in a lot of time between classes, early morning, at night, and so I think the three-point shot's going to be a great weapon for us this year. Tonight, it wasn't there. I thought for the most part we took good shots. It just wasn't our night from three-point line. But give our guys credit. There's different ways to win games. I thought tonight about half our baskets were on assist, so that means we're playing unselfish basketball. I thought we drove the ball well tonight, made enough free throws to win. But certainly the three-point shot is a weapon of ours. Just tonight, the shots weren't going down.
Obviously, your paint points and your points off turnovers were huge today in your victory.
Yeah, we're a team, within the motion, we like to score around the basket, not necessarily feeding the post. I thought Anthony got a great basket to start the game in the post, but also driving the ball to the post, passing the ball in the paint. So tonight I thought we had a really nice shot chart in terms of where the baskets were coming from other than the three-point line. But that's an objective of ours, and tonight, we got it done in that regard.
Coach, for most of the first half, except for the last 2.5 minutes, was that about as well as you've seen your guys play defensively? Looked pretty stifling. 22 turnovers for the game and committed only 13 personal fouls. So just talk about that.
Yeah, I think so. I told the players after the game that for most of the first half, it really felt like for the first time this season, we were guarding like we're capable of guarding. We had a nice focus on Johnson, their best player. We had a nice focus on their shooters. We were doing a good job with defensive rebounding. And so I think tonight you saw how good we can be. But it's a 40-minute game, and consistency is everything. So as well as we played at times, we have some work to do in other times. But, yeah, I agree with you. At times in the first half tonight, I thought that was about as well as we can play defensively.
Coach, I know he's much more than just the flash plays, but does Zach maybe do a couple things every now and then that really surprise you athletically?
Yeah, I mean, the 4 blocks tonight were timely blocks. It's like basketball is such a team sport. You got 5 guys out there and, everybody's trying as hard as you can, and somebody makes a mistake. Somebody has to make up for that mistake. We call it help the helper, and Zach just has the ability to clean a lot of things up. And, and that's a nice thing to know as a teammate. It just helps our defense in so many ways. As a guard, you feel like you can pressure with confidence that Zach's behind you. And so I thought tonight he played a nice floor game defensively.
Coach, Incarnate Word, a former D2 program, and you're used to it at McMurray and also Angelo State. Why are you guys so good of transitioning from D2 to the D1 level?
Why is Incarnate Word or why? Yeah. Well, I think one thing is basketball is basketball. There's good coaches and there's good players at every level. And one of the rewarding things in my career is that people say that maybe in some small way I represent other coaches. It starts with my junior college background. Some of the best coaches in all of basketball are in junior college. And my junior college teams had really good players. And so I feel like I represent junior college guys. And to say that I am also a representative of Division II basketball, I take that as a huge compliment. There's a lot of really good coaches out there. Coach Burmeister's done a great job transitioning the program from D2 to D1 and being relative immediately. And I think Incarnate Word's a program that is going to have a lot of success at the Division I level.
Coach, got time for a couple more? We'll get the microphone to you. Any other questions for Coach? All right.
Thank you.